The hen harrier is one of the RSPB's agenda birds, used in the non-stop campaign against gamekeepers. The charity accuses shooting estates of killing them in such numbers, the species is being pushed towards extinction.
We need meaningful justice. Justice has to come.
So why then do European populations experience identical declines as the UK, only there they're blamed on factors that are completely unrelated to grouse shooting? In fact, the UK population thrives better than almost everywhere else on the continent.
It's about the stats and it's about nailing it down.
Hen Harrier Days, Chapter 7 in RSPB Uncovered, The Missing Bird Crime Files.
Mr. Chris Packham to come to the stage.
Hen Harrier Day was an annual event to highlight the plight of the species, which the RSPB continually argues is threatened. While there was a decline when the event started, numbers have risen, a fact the RSPB ignores.
Do you want more hen harriers? Do you want less burning on grouse moors? Do you want justice? Do you want a fair world? Okay, these are all the values that we have and share as well. I lead the RSPB's investigations team. We cover the whole of the UK and we try and catch the people who are killing the birds that we all love the most.
For those of you who aren't aware, hen harriers are probably the most persecuted raptor in the UK. They're mostly killed on grouse moors by gamekeepers because gamekeepers perceive them to be a threat to their red grouse stock.
There are certainly people here that I've spoken to today who go the extra mile when it comes to confronting the gamekeepers.
For decades, the charity has consistently fed the same misinformation about grouse moors and gamekeepers being the #1 cause of death for birds of prey. But at Hen Harrier Day, Thomas departed from the RSPB's usual lines about punishing the culprits using the full force of the law.
It's about people power. People can change this. It doesn't matter about the gamekeeper we catch and is convicted and everybody says, well, that was a rubbish fine. It's irrelevant. The fine is irrelevant to us. It's irrelevant, really, whether they go to jail or not. It's about the stats and it's about nailing it down.
So eager was the RSPB to boost its people power. In June 2019, the charity invited an ITV news crew to a moor to film a 3-week-old hen harrier chick getting a satellite tag strapped to it. Viewers were told tagging was for the bird's protection, suggesting gamekeepers on moors nearby were a threat. The publicity stunt was the charity's attempt to show it was capable of raising hen harriers on moors it managed. It failed. Within weeks, all 3 chicks hatched at the site were dead. Following ITV's visit, the adult birds abandoned the nest. Thomas said, unfortunately, the nest failed. Had the same thing happened on a grouse moor, there is no doubt he would have been crying for justice and a stiff penalty.
They're throwing all this speculation out, hen harriers are missing. We know who's done it, gamekeepers know who's doing it. Ruth Singer's saying, police know who's done it, you know who's done it, we know who's done it. But yet when Mark Thomas and the RSPB had their hand in it, unfortunately that nest failed, it's just one of them things.
In the ITV news story, the reporter quoted a study he said found hen harriers were 10 times more likely to disappear over grouse moors than anywhere else. Except the 2019 study of hen harriers tagged by Natural England shows nothing of the sort. South African researcher Megan Murgatroyd claimed 72% of hen harriers were killed on grouse moors after looking at this table and adding confirmed kills to the number of those missing. A further flaw in the figures is the confirmed cases include instances where the tag's harness was found, but there was no evidence of the bird. How can the bird be confirmed dead when there is no carcass? Nevertheless, the 72% figure has been repeated so often and by so many people that it is now accepted as fact.
They found that 72% of birds that were tagged were either confirmed or extremely likely to be killed illegally, which is just simply not good enough.
Murgatroyd denied accusations of bias when the report was released. 2 years later, she revealed her motivation for getting involved in the study, which was co-written by RSPB employees. Hen Harrier Day began in 2014, when the UK was experiencing a decline in the hen harrier population. While the RSPB accused gamekeepers, European populations were experiencing more severe declines, and none of them was blamed on humans or guns. Habitat loss, farming, predation, and tree planting were thought to be the main causes, according to the summary of the International Hen Harrier and Short-Eared Owl meeting in 2019. With the UK's hen harriers experiencing identical challenges as European populations, how have they managed to thrive better than most countries when they need to contend with the added danger of rampant persecution? Besides better more management by gamekeepers, the only possible answer is that raptor persecution either doesn't exist or has no significant effect. Near the RSPB stall at Hen Harrier Day, a large poster told potential donors that tagging hen harriers will protect them from illegal persecution. But over on the stage, Thomas admitted that wasn't true.
Those 4 harriers are flying around currently with tags on. We're monitoring them every single day. What's the likelihood some of them are going to be killed? It's probably quite high, I'm afraid.
If this is what RSPB employees think, why is it bothering to do it? The only logical answer is the charity uses tag recovery locations to try to frame grouse moors and gamekeepers.
It's about the stats and it's about nailing it down.
The full story can be found in RSPB Uncovered, the Missing Bird Crime Files.